सीधा रुख करते हैं। बता दें आपको, पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री इंदिरा गांधी की 100वीं जन्म शताब्दी है। सोनिया गांधी इस समय संबोधित कर रही हैं।
Indira ji, I'm sure you too have heard of Indira ji is being referred to as the Iron Lady of India. But iron was only one of the elements in her character. Generosity and humanity were just as prominent traits. She fought, yes, she did, but not for personal ascendancy. She fought for her principles against vested interests and agendas. She could not tolerate any form of bullying, coercion, and unfairness. That was fundamental of her character. That is what inspired her in all her battles, those she took on and those that she faced. She fought for the poor and the weak, where they were being oppressed and denied their rights. She toiled for their material well-being, and as we all know, it was in fact her championship of the Green Revolution that freed India from endemic famine. She fought for secularism against all those forces seeking to divide the Indian people on lines of religion and caste. She gloried in the rich diversity of India, its profound democratic and secular values. For her, as Prime Minister, there was but one religion, a sacred creed passionately held that all Indians are equal children of the motherland. She fought for India's dignity and independence as a sovereign nation against the dominance of superpowers, and not only for India, but for all countries that resisted colonial and post-colonial forms of hegemony. Bangladesh creation, in which she played so vital a part, is a monument to that stand. But many, many are the instances through which she brought India international respect and admiration. She fought for nature, understanding well ahead of her time the kingship and underlying all creation and the devastation caused by human greed. She fought for India's forests, her rivers, wildlife, to protect them and to hold back those who had no regard for the precious environment that sustains human life. Her contribution in so many other areas is also recognized and celebrated. It would take much too long here to list them all out or talk about them. But for instance, what she did for Indian science and technology, for culture, for the arts, for the artisan, the weaver, for our heritage as a whole. In the 16 years that were given to her to lead the country, many were the challenges she had to confront, from the endemic problems of combating poverty and inequality to the critical ones of war and terrorism. She faced them all with courage, fortified by her dedication to making India strong, united, and prosperous. In all her efforts, she was sustained by the faith reposed in her by her fellow countrymen and women. That love was her inspiration, and it was her reward. I witnessed it to this day in the thousands of people from all walks of life and all corners of the world who come here to pay homage to her. I hope this exhibition will also reach out to the younger generation who would benefit from knowing more about this great daughter of India. And finally, I thank all those who have worked tirelessly for many months to make this a reality, especially the staff of the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust and Eka Archives, who have curated this exhibition, which is aptly titled A Life of Courage. And I have now the pleasure to invite Sri Pranab Mukherjee, who was a colleague, a trusted colleague of Indira Gandhi, to address us before we inaugurate the exhibition. Thank you.
तो पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री इंदिरा गांधी की 100वीं जयंती है। इस मौके पर कांग्रेसी कार्यकर्ताओं को संबोधित कर रही थी। सोनिया गांधी संस्मरण याद कर रही थी और अब भारत के पूर्व राष्ट्रपति प्रणब मुखर्जी अपने कुछ संस्मरण साझा कर रहे हैं।
सोनिया जी, डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह, डॉक्टर हामिद अंसारी, distinguished leaders of various political parties, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply grateful to the chairperson of Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust and also Congress President to invite me to share some of my perceptions with this distinguished gathering and pay respectful homage to the great leader who was born on this day 100 years ago. That was the year which is most important, or one of the most important year in the world history, because that is the year. And almost around the same time when Indiraji was born, the Soviet Revolution took place, Bolshevik Revolution in Soviet Russia, which shook the whole world at that time and also dominated the contemporary history for more than 7 decades. Indiraji was born in a family which was in the deeply involved in national struggle. Grandfather, father, and many other members of the family. It was quite natural for her to be involved in the national struggle in her own way. She was fortunate to have the education from 3 great personalities of contemporary India. The letters written to her by Panditji from Naini Jail when she was 13 at age, that provided her the glimpses of the world history and also the evolution of Indian society. Later on, 2 great other teachers, Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore, profoundly helped her to evolve her ideas about world, men and matter. She spent some time in Shantiniketan. I had the opportunity of serving her in two of her cabinets in the 70s and 80s till her death. When she came into politics I mean parliamentary politics, and became ministers in Lal Bahadur's cabinet after death of Panditji, and within a year and a half became the Prime Minister of the country. Immediately after her assumption of office,